Welcome back, everyone. Another exciting episode of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. The last couple, well, last episode ended with some time lapse, and I've got to tell you, it was kind of boring. And even doing it, it was kind of it's like so slow. We'll try to do all this. At least we got some roads and stuff in now. So this will be finished off, not a problem. We need to get this, but we also need to get this. And what I'm thinking is, I've already started it. You are normal. Okay, good. So at least we got that bit done properly. Yeah. Fuel station. Yeah, that's being done. 206 work days, and we can get concrete and gravel in here. Beautiful. Waste is done without power. That's that, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, and someone's got that. Right, so what do you actually have on the books? Okay, so we need to knock a few of them off to get more on there. Alright, so you can't have any more construction. And as you can see, our crime, I was keeping an eye on the crime, and it's just, I'm looking forward to this second police station. Happiness is only 7%. It's been going down. Someone can't get electronics, and I'm pretty sure it was here. Which tells me that we don't have enough shops for everyone in here, which is, to be honest, a major issue. You need to be demolished now. Why have I not demolished you already? Get both of you onto that. Notify me when finished. Right, so we're going to have to put a shop in. What are you? City accounting officer. Maybe I'll put a shop in up here. Because most of them will go there. What sort of walking have you got? So you can get... Oh, you can't actually get to everyone. Right. That's the issue. But you can get to that shop. Okay. What about you? Can you get to everyone? Yes, you can. Alright, so I think so I'm going to put a shop in here. That means we need a shop in where this thing is. Because it'll be centralized to that, or... Now, I don't think that you can get... Oh yeah, you can get to a few over there, so we could put a shop. I'm going to need also sport. And I was thinking about because people are going to walk to here, so we can put sport and church in behind, in behind here, and just flatten this right out properly. Put sport in here. Or another cinema, maybe. What are you? A pub, yep. Cinema in there. But you need sport as well. So shop and sport. Sport really needs to be over here somewhere. We need sport on this side. It's a little bit of an error, obviously. Well, obviously it's a major error. Major error. Sport hall. So what do we got? 400. Whoa. What does mine do? It's 117. 210. That's already. Let's see. 117. That's just nowhere near enough. Sport hall's too big. 590. So maybe we do go for something a little smaller. See, that'll fit in there. And that'll service a lot of people. What do you actually require while you're there? 15 to do. Okay, so it's intensive on the people side of things. That could be an issue. 18 to do 90 needs road access, but that's easy enough to do. But it won't fit in there. Not now, anyway. Might have before. Or we just put a really big one in. And yeah, people can travel to here, and we just kind of put this, in behind here. extend that path up, and then people can get off here and come and play sport. But we really only need one this other side. So I could actually even put, I could put one. So 1350 does 400, 7 does 140. That's the one we want. Oh, that's got road access too. It's got to come off this. It won't go in there, but we might get it in there. Like that. And then by the time we hook the path or said road up, so we just come in off of there like that, do that, and then go right. How many people could you actually cover? Yeah, plenty. Alright, so that'll cover the sports issue, because sports 297. Yeah, and we're going to need another cinema somewhere as well, quite clearly. So I could even put a cinema over here. Does this require rubbish collection? So it's got sewer, it's got water, it's got heat. There's no rubbish collection. Okay, good. Right, so you can indeed go there, and you can indeed be done by machinery. Right, so that covers sport for that one. We've got to need the same over here, but we've got plenty of room just here. We can put more sport in. The shopping centre, though, that is a big issue, and that's probably a more urgent issue. Where's shopping? 405. See, that's what we've got. That is the shop that we have currently. 405 people, and I actually thought, doing the maths on my spreadsheet, that was going to be enough to cover it all, but clearly it's not, and it's the biggest. So we're going to have to put a shop in here somewhere. Probably there. And the only other reason is because in my infinite wisdom, I did not put any paths out anywhere else to actually have stuff anywhere else. So that can go, and I can put a shop there. But this gets more people than what this gets, because it's got the direct path going straight across, and I think that's going to be better. And the same here, we might have to put another shop down here. I don't know, I've got that one there already, but that one could actually, well, we're going to leave that. That's only a small one. How many does that take, out of curiosity? $180. See, so I could put another. Yeah, see, really it needs to be where this pub is, doesn't it? Should have thought about this and looked at it a little bit more closely. It really needs to be where this pub is. We might have to put another shop just in here. And that'll hopefully serve. Yeah, then that'll help serve everyone. And then we got that issue of them choosing a shop to go to, which is a problem in itself. Oh, I just put a big shop up next to this. So really this pub, I probably need a shop near this pub, which would be here, but I want it to be for both of them. So really it needs to be there. So maybe we stop work on this pub. It's halfway through completion though, that is the problem. And the pub needs to service a lot of people. And what are you? You're the courthouse, aren't you? Yes you are. Okay, but you don't really get that many, so we would lose a few down the end there, which is fine. And we, oh yeah, see, it doesn't really cover, so it's only really servicing this side. So we're going to put the shop there for this one, and I might even just bite the bullet and get rid of this house and put the shop there and put this house next to it. That'll work. That hasn't been started yet, so that can go, and we'll just utilize that footpath for our shop. So let's do that now before I forget. I'm going to use another big one. See, I could just about do that, couldn't I? Right, so I could actually even just do that and have them walk in that way. What other shops? So that's what, 405, 245, 224. So that's shaped like that. So that would work. So you could just go straight in. And that gets 224, and there was a 245. Whoa. That could almost work too, you know. So you hold 16, 11 and 16 and 2 ton. 25, 25, 70, yeah, it's you. Alright. And we're going to put it nice and close to here. Beautiful. Now, will this match up? That's the question. No, it won't. Alright, that solves that problem. You need to go. Notify when finished. Demolition. They're not demolition officers. Interesting. Interesting. Right. So that's one shop. That'll be the next shop. You actually need to be worked on too. Done. Okay, cool. So two more two more shops. And oh yes, so this road, where is this road actually going to? Well, let me tell you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I reckon 5 is going to be more than enough additional workers, so that's going to go. And that is going to go. And we're going to put a, because it needs sport over here, so we've got shopping centre. We're not going to worry about church because they will eventually be able to get over to here. Or maybe they can't. So I need a path through here then, don't I? Oh yeah, that works. Now, can they get there? Yep, see now everyone can get there. Beautiful. But I will put extra sports over here because I don't want to put short like we were last time. So we don't really need a huge amount. 10 does 70, 30 does 210. That's going to be massive. 25, 15 does 100. That's not bad. 15, 7 does 140. This is the one. Right, you should be able to hook. Oh, you actually go. Okay, no. Delete that. Delete that. Sorry about the noise. It'll disappear very shortly, I assure you. So we're going into there. Why does that walk that way? That's wrong. Why does that walk that odd direction? Okay. Oh, because it's lit. Right, gotcha. Right. Shop. Not shop. Sport. Right. You can go across. Yep. You can go. You can be deleted a little bit more. Probably that one. Yep. Doesn't really fit anymore, does it? So you can go. I normally do all of this off air, but hey, I figured why not? Right, and then we need power. And then we need power. Okay, oh well, too bad. It's done now. And then you can just go straight up there. Yep, and then we're going to have you go into there and there. Bugger it there, and then you're going to just go up to there. Good enough, good enough. Alright, so that's sport. Do you require no? Right, and what was it? Cinema. That was the thing. It was the cinema. Yes, now I remember. Right. Now this is the main thing. This road here is going to go directly into the cinema. And we're probably going to want to bin. We might bring the road further around. So let's just stretch it back a little bit. Back somewhere, say there. And this will be a cul-de-sac, yes, yes. And anything in here, we will just have to come here. That should work. And then that will need rubbish. So let's put in a rubbish bin back here. Yeah, see, that'll get the sports and the cinema. Beautiful. And then you can come to there. And then there. And then join up there. This is of course the pub. So then we're going to want you to go all the way around to there now and all the way up to there, and that's the sports, so you might as well join you into, but we'll do that later. So that gets built. Okay. So that's cinema, sport, kindergarten, pub. Is that everything? School. School is here. And the school, I know, can reach everyone. Alright, alright. Stop making it worse. Now, I've been thinking about the farms and the fertilizer as well. So over here, thinking about putting a farm up here, but it's the reconstruction and the fire services. Everything will be coming from here or from there. And eventually we're going to stop selling our clothes. And I want to see what it's going to be like when we're not selling clothes. So in the meantime, and I should have one spare somewhere. That's a road depot. What's this? This is the distribution. Right, so we're going to load crops and we're going to bring crops to there. When it drops below, yeah, 30% is fine. Alright, now what else is it? Does a lot of fuel for things, it does some chemicals, electrical components. It sells chemicals and electrical components. Ah. As well as the train doing it. So we can cancel that off, but the fuel is definitely... you've got 18%, you've got 28%. You both only do 60, but tough. And then see, I've also got this one. This does fuel as well. Why do I have two doing fuel? Okay, so you're that one. You're that one. So we've got just Cornu, Tep Levy. So you are the same place. Alright, so this one. Ah, you've got fuel. You need to put fuel into there, sunshine. Right. So get rid of you. Get rid of you. We got two customs houses. Oh no, that's a warehouse. Ah, yeah. Scared fuel. Okay. So yeah, you can come up to there as well. And that gets rid of you. Alright, so that's the fuel done. Hear the water lapping. Oh, they're beautiful. You can now go there. No, there. And then that will give me 3 cisterns in there, and I can get another. So why are we loading crops at Belru? No. Corno. We load crops at Corno. And we don't need fuel anymore. So we just load crops here now. But we still sell chemicals and electrical components to help out the other guys. That's fine. Right. And we can put another cupboard in here. Beautiful. KMZ 410 LZ 100 covered. Ah, so this... Okay, so yeah, the one with the trailer is not far behind in speed. 504 does 88. 95, 95. 95. It takes 13 ton. 13 ton at 92. Covers. Probably, I do like this one. I do have some of these running around doing other things we can change. Oh, we can change the color completely. We can even take the symbol off the front. That almost looks like water. 35 grand compared to 25, so it's an extra 10 grand for an extra 3 ton. 92, 92, 2 ton. 2 ton for, wow, an extra 3.5 grand. I do like these things. 13 ton, 95, 92. This goes up, no, 92. One of them. Done. Make a decision, Mick. Right. So that will bring crops into here. That will help alleviate the problem for now. And I want to know when this is. This needs to be high priority, please. What have we got coming here? The microbus. Why do we not have a crane in there? What are you building? Right, you need to focus on them. And your crane is where? Crane distribution office. Well, that's not that important. Medical uni. Okay, well, we'll do that. How are we looking up here? 23%. Okay, so we do need that. You're filling up, you're filling up. Okay, so we do need that medical uni. Train distribution office. That would probably be this one. So you can go... you can't go there. Why not? Oh, you're doing the medical. It's got to be you. Right. Now we can send him there. Okay. Notify when finished. I got plans for this thing. It needs more steel. And I definitely do have big plans for that. And that won't be finished off too distant future. You're covered. Are you doing it as well? You probably ain't doing it. Yep. And this is construction office too. You can probably disappear out of that, to be honest. We don't need that. Ah, right, now this thing. I was thinking, right, we can always sell fertilizer. If I put a farm here, it'd be good to put fertilizer in the farm. There's still not really anything else that I can think of that I want. And to be honest, I want these guys to focus on the rubbish. And then they will also sell other items as required. I didn't fully finish that thought though, did I, on that planning exercise? Man. I can't think of anything else that I want in here, and that'll free up some workers to make sure that everything is actually running honky-dory. And it will also mean redesigning some of this, but that's easy enough. I can just come out and go in. And then freeing this up, and then we've got all this spot now. I was also toying, if you remember, with a couple of construction officers, and I think that is the way we're going to go, and they can pick up from this. So I'm going to pull all of this out, and we're going to put in, right, all of this is going to come out, and we're going to put in a couple of construction officers, and I have to be careful because obviously I don't need this anymore, and I won't need this anymore, but I probably will need this road, and I can fit a couple of big construction and still have the path come across the front. So looking at this, we've got nearly 900 tons of prefab in here, so let's get rid of you. And just from the bend here, because we can bring that down and across, I want to straighten this up if I can and still have this other in there. So you from there, yep, now it's all one, and from there can all go, and it's going to actually come into about there somewhere. So let's see if we can demolish that as well. That's too high. Oh, where's my, there we go. And it can come into there or there. See, that'd be good for the one on the left. So let's demolish all of that. And I should still get a decent amount of construction office in there. Alright, I'm going to go do that, and then we will be back. See you soon. Alright, so we're back. Now, this is kind of the thought process. I'm not putting a farm in here. There's going to be 2 extra just to look after. Construction officers look after this, definitely. And I can clean this up and I can clean that, but I've got to get rid of this first. That's on high priority. I've got to get rid of these. Actually, you need to be on high priority as well. And I've got a bollocks, there's none in range. Right. Actually, you know what? Even better idea. Now, I did buy another bus. Free demolition office. Right, exit escape. You go there. There, come on. Huh? Road connection does not exist. Ah, right, so cancel demolition. Whoops. There, and there. Just do those 2. That's all you got to do. And all of you can now come to here. And you can just have all of your stuff here, except we don't want explosives, and we don't want workers. Workers will have to come from there. No, yes, they do. Actually, you know what? Change of plan. Whoops. Mixed waste can come there. Hazardous waste can come there. Metal scrap, construction waste can go down. And we'll start putting stuff in here. Because there's people working in here, but we're missing chemicals. You can be done by you. I just need a cupboard. There's no other covered stuff around here, so only needs to be a little covered too, doesn't it? Right, let's go. Let's see, where is the bus that was coming here? There was a bus. I bought a bus for here. Is that you? Heading to, yep. My guess is you're heading to there. Mulca Demolition Office 3. You are right, so stop. You can now head to here. Thank you. Now you can chuck it right there. Oh, go. Oh, money, sugar, money. I didn't do any of that, did I? Oh, we made it. Money. I've been forgetting money, haven't I? No, I tell you. Go. And repay. Oops. Now repay. Go. Okay. Whew. Fire extinguished. Easy flats. Fine. Not worried about that. Right. So all you lot will come there. Then you'll come and demolish this and this. Yes, just with buses. 4 work days. 18 work days. Hopefully you come here first. Then I can get rid of this. Then I can put this road in. I can also put the other one in. And I'm going to leave a gap in the middle for something. Who knows what. Who knows what. Alright, so you need to go back to your workplace. Because you obviously got stuck there. Bricks and boards, not so much. But these we definitely want to start selling. So over 80%, which is where the mark's going to be for please sell. And that could probably be here, but I'm going to make it this one. You're going to sell because most of the stuff you're going to pick up's right here anyway, and you got to come all the way past this, so you might as well. And then you'll be the rubbish because I want you gone quickly. So you'll basically be coming here, basically. Borrow, repay. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan in a nutshell. How's this looking? You'll make it. You won't. Might as well get rid of you lot as well. Yep, and the 20s. By the time you get up there, you'll be, and stay with the 17, you'll be well and truly over it. Over the no return mark. This one, I'm hoping it's going to come through. I don't know if it will, but you never know. They can at least get ready to go to court and stress about it that way. Right, wood in is nearly ready. Good, but I think we've got plenty in here. Yep. And we should have plenty in here, yeah? Yeah. Wonderful. Okay, so that is the plan. We need to focus on this. And then the rail, and we can straighten this rail up. I'm leaving that there just in case I change my mind and go back again. Because we got, I mean, obviously we have to come around this, and that's a nice curve around there. That's a nice curve. And I want to join, I'm humming and hawing about this one because I do want to join this up. Because the waste is going to sell the excess materials, and the materials are just going to, see, even this can be cleaned up. Look, I'll probably swing it. That's the return. That's only return that way. Because that is materials out. Rename. Materials. Borrow, repay. And this one is and I should have done this a long time ago. I keep forgetting to do naming. Waste. Because the waste will go out and the waste will return and drop here and just come straight back in, which is what we want. And we don't really have anyone coming back this way, but we might have these guys go out this way. So I do want to kind of join that up if possible. And I reckon that just here is going to be the spot to do it. Like that. And then I might fix this here up, make this a little bit, I was thinking of efficiency coming straight off the line, basically. And they can come past the path and then they can split. And then we can actually just put one of these here and one there. And then the waste can then money, borrow, return. We're on normal speed, we are. Alright, and that can be out, just directly out. And then that's in, and that is materials, so they'll only ever be returning from this way, but they will come out both ways. And then the waste will only ever go out that way or that way, and only ever return this way. There was something that I was thinking, yeah, no, that's out that way. Nothing else would ever return this way except waste profit. So it's only that one that needs to come in. Materials definitely need to, yes, that's what it was. So that means that this one can completely go. Do we have that big swing and big gap in the middle? That's what's kind of making me think maybe I have this come further out, because that is the materials coming out, big long trains to go this way around, and we can probably then get rid of you and you. Oh. And you can actually sit there, because you'll be coming out. You'll need to go and you'll need to sit there, and there and there, so we can make that a bit better. Make you there, make you there, and get rid of you. Now I've measured all these. Oh, I haven't measured that. Interesting. That is coming in. So I probably just need one in the middle somewhere. 160 is there. Now you know why I do a lot and a lot and a lot of this kind of stuff off camera. That's 147. 160 is actually more likely there. Alright. And I need money, so let's just pause it real quick there. Done. You and you, money. Oh, 2 days, no wonder. Right. Stop production. No workers. Why have we got no workers? Four, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't tell me you're all waiting to be, no, nothing to repair. No, you're not waiting. So why do we not have workers? You've got no workers. Go back to the end station. Why do we not have workers? I know why we don't have workers, because everyone's going elsewhere. Right, so you come here. Now, do I really need... Yeah, I suppose I do. You come here. I know why I have no workers, and it's what, October, so we're going to need them. You come here. That's because they're working everywhere else, isn't it? Actually, where the hell are they all? Where are they all working? Well, there's 84 in here, and we haven't even done the groundworks yet. So that would be one place. So wind you down to 0. Maybe we need to go and do that to all of these. Yeah, so you are doing the same thing, as are you, so that's going to definitely help. We will wind all of these down to 0. And then I'll forget this later and I'll go, oh, locals can build this. Oh, why aren't they building it? Right, that's the only construction going on. What's this? Oh, secret police. Yeah, see, same deal. This does need going, so you can actually... number of workers outside CO can be... 10. Right. Let's see if that fixes the problem. I hope so. We should have workers at least now coming here. We should have a bus very, very shortly as well. We're going to have a lot of unhappy people. Oh, gone up 0.1. There's still people starving. Yeah, it's still not enough because the happiness level in general. See, productivity is 30% there. Productivity is very low in this area, so that's where the issue is. So we don't really want these completed anyway. We're going to run people without their own flats. Okay, so you're just plodding along with that. That's not a problem. Yeah, you can allow people to move in there, I guess. But the same deal here, we're gonna want all of these to be switched off. And then we'll build them as needed ourselves. Except the one that's being built at the moment. I can continue. That being this one. But we'll wind that to actually there. I wanted it 10. Give me 10 back. 8, that'll do. So 0 and there's people in there, 0 and there's people in there. Good lord. Construction, whoops. Construction finished. Borrow, repay. Where's this construction finished? Aha. Right. So that's that road in, so it's this one. So we need to go 5. You need to come into there and there, please. Scared and scared are in. Beautiful. They're both in there. Beautiful. What is that? Well, okay. Right now, scared. Cool. So some of these paths are now getting done. Excellent. You can do that. You still need to do that. You're doing that one. And that means that you guys will be down here somewhere. That's the bus terminal. That definitely needs doing. There's no path there or road or anything there yet. Alright, they're still being finished off. That one's done, so we can do those two. And then you can come in. Oh, is that the car parking? That is a car parking, right? So you need to be off. So you can do that. Oh, that's a pump. Right, pause. Money. Alright. Now, is it a road pump? Yes, it is. Ah, so you will go straight into there. She probably just need gravel into that. Because that's the heat pump, correct? Correct. Nah, bugger it. And number 2 can do that. Beautiful. And that is the courthouse. That can wait. Famous last words. Heat exchanger. That's only got gravel. Maybe I should have done this just with gravel. Oh well, it's done now. It's done now, it's done now. You can be switched off because you are a garage, and I believe there's a garage here as well. Yep, because I was thinking about putting a garage in here so that they can walk to work, and also a garage probably in off here so they can walk to work. You know, drive themselves and then walk. Ah, cool, he's doing that. Excellent. And all that. Yep. And then that's the bus stop, which we'll get at some point. Alright. We still have to hook this up as well. And you can be gravel. And the same with this. You can be gravel. Did I accidentally put something down? I felt like maybe I did. So this needs fire protection, so it'll come from that way. There we go. Alright. Heating problem. Yes, we know that there's going to be a heating problem. Whoa. I did not know that there would be a heating problem. Oh yeah, I did, actually, because of this thing. Yes, right. And you have people working. Excellent. Excellent. So we need to, yeah, see, oh, yeah. So we need waste to start coming in here. So that's a longer drive than that though. Actually, oh, that's what we need. So as soon as this is ready, we can actually start setting it up a lot better. So you need steel. Okay. Who can bring steel? You're going the wrong way. Where are you going? Okay, so you're only going there, so you'll do. And yep, you can go there, beautiful. 90, excellent, that's decent speed. Just got to make sure we got steel in our steel reserves. Do we have... Pause, please. Where is your mixed waste going? Down there. So you do actually make it. Who is actually picking this up? You. Right. Mixed waste. You already come there, don't you? Yep, yep. Plastic can go to the border. Biological. Where do you go? You go there. Yes. Yeah, see, I should have made that the biological to begin with, dump on this side, but it's just only going to be for this one. All the other biological can go elsewhere. Okay, good. So you do already bring stuff in here. There's just not actually anything here yet, and there's nothing there yet. And, oh, you have actually run. Okay. This is the wrong thing. Interesting. Why did I end up putting the wrong thing in there? It's supposed to be one of them. Whoops. $450. It's supposed to actually be one of these. This is what's supposed to be in there. What have I put in there? Oh no. What have I put in? I put one of these in, haven't I? I have to. Oh, you bloody idiot. Alright, so you need to go. You need to go. Alright, so you actually need to be demolished. High priority. No, medium priority. Bugger it. Oh, that's really, really freaking annoying. Like, really freaking annoying. CD. Bugger. All that, and it's the wrong freaking thing, which means all of this might have to change as well. Yeah, the words going through my mind to myself at the moment, yeah, are not for the YouTube repetition, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately. So I guess that's debatable. Yeah, see, limitation 88%, but at least they're going to worry that they might be going to court. Because that's my plan. Hey, how come you're not going there? Do we not have steel? We don't have freaking steel. Why do we not have steel, man? Right, construction finished. I should have been more onto that. Okay, so you're now unique. Alright, so you, does that mean that you now you can do that one? Excellent. Excellent. And that one is, yeah, that's because that's just in, so notify me when you're finished. Go. Oh yeah, borrow, repay. I can't believe we don't have steel in here. I don't want to buy it. I want to get this done, and it's a major error on my part in the planning. In particular, this is like a massive error on my part in the planning. But so is this, because I was only going to use this one. Basically, that was the original. See, and there's no cupboards, which is fine. And I don't even need a real little cupboard, just something decently quick. Alright, what have you done? You've done the shop. Okay, cool. So you can do the shop. And you're doing that as well. Yep, excellent. Actually, you've got the excavator. No, you don't. Okay. Oh, he's down here. He works for number 2, which is this one. Oh, they both got one. Return. Right, so things are definitely moving along. Slowly but surely, they are moving along. Are you being... Oh yeah, you're earmarked. Good. So is the petrol station, I believe. That's coming across to the pub. That just needs finishing. That's on high priority. We've got everything there. Does that mean there's a bus? Open, covered, and dumper. Ah, no, still needed. Okay, cool. Fine. Be that way. Right. Back to my major mistake. So we should be seeing some garbage come in here, I would have thought. Especially the hazardous, because there's no chemicals here. And let's be honest, you guys need to bring your waste to there, your hazardous to there. Plastic biological can go straight in, and that's how I want that fixed. And you lot can actually, oh no, you guys can, because I want to see this working where it goes both ways. That's right. And then I'm going to start importing hazardous waste to give them something to do, which will be the waste trucks in here, which will eventually remove the waste from here and maybe here as it collects. And I've got to use waste trucks, that way they take absolutely everything that comes out of it, and they'll take that to the border for me. Absolutely spewing about this though. Maybe I do need to buy steel just this once. How much steel does it need? 1.6 ton. Okay. Right, so there's no opens in this? I don't believe that. 1 open, 2 opens are covered, 2 buses and a dumper. 2 mixers, no opens. Is that because they're in here? Yes, this is full of open. Alright, so where are you guys? You're going to bricks out, so you can be the one doing it, and then you're going to go to cement out, which is here, right? And then you're the other one, aren't you? Yes, and you're doing the same thing, right? So you can get your steel from there, and you can go there. Commence. And then we need steel from you to come from there again. Alright, that should work. That should work because you are getting your steel from there. Yep. Okay. That should 100% work. It'll get 1 load of steel, take it up there to finish this job off. Alright, that is now done. That is now done. I should have said notify when finished, but clearly I did not. So you can now be done, and we want to go 1.6 ton. Excellent. And you can disappear. Alright, and we can get our other construction office in, which would be here. Ah, yes, and I have just gently moved. Yeah, no, it's not going to fit that. Okay, so we'll fit it here. Like this. Just like the other one. And get that joined up. And make you... Actually, yep. Wait till you're finished and then we will make you... Actually, get rid of that. Get rid of that. We'll put you there. Like that. Money, 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 money. Then we will get that. And that'll look a little odd because it'll be curved. But actually, no, that's not too bad. I'm happier with that. You are currently being done. Notify me. And then we just got to make sure that the path goes nicely across. If we have to, we'll just get rid of the whole lot, but I don't really think we really have to. And they're all gravel. That can be changed up at a later date. So this is the main... Yes, but I want to see if this is going to work. That's right. Right. You've got your steel. Okay, so now you've got your work days. Where are you going? Ground level metro. See, everyone's coming here. This is medium. Why are you coming there? Small. Okay, so you're coming here with a busload of people. That actually should be enough. There's a crane on site. Maybe we should just borrow this crane temporarily. Make sure it well and truly gets done, please. I did just buy steel for it, so let's hurry it up. And then we will, we will move all of these guys. The dumpers will end up. Dumpers will end up not being here at all. Right. Okay, so this is on high priority. Yep, I know why. I know why. Alright, so you need to get to there. And you need to get to there. Beautiful. Oh, money. Does that mean we sold clothes? It does mean we sold clothes. And this should be finished very, very shortly. Even better. Yeah, see, I do quite like the trucks and trailers. They do look kind of cool compared to just a semi. Right, so the dumpers will end up coming out of here, so they can probably stay here for now. The opens will be the ones that are going to sell the stuff. So they can all come up to here. Well, I just sent two there. I did have a plan for all this in my head. Honest, I did. Honest, I did. I need it covered for that. I don't need anything for fuel. But I do need it covered for that. There's not really anything else I need in here, is there? Oh, and the wood. Actually, yes, we'll make it rather than just having them do trips. We'll actually put the wood guys in here. And they can go and pick up from the relevant places and bring back. And then park back up here. That will work. Don't need to worry about rubbish. That's going to be done from here out. And it'll be all rubbish in this only. 100% just to cart this stuff out. Maybe that's why I didn't do it, because wasn't it 6 and I figured 5 doing rubbish and 1 doing chemicals would be enough. And 5 doing rubbish and 1 doing chemicals very possibly would be enough, to be honest. We got to watch these don't get too out of before this thing gets done. Although that can be done now, so you can do that. And which way do you go? Yep, beautiful. Wow, that money didn't last long, did it? Right, so where you going? Wood in. Okay. 36 more work days. Surely we've got another bus coming here. Yep, heading to this building. He's on his way. There he is, right there. Excellent. Excellent. Right. And then they got to demolish this thing. 2%'s been done. Okay, good. Where are you getting your workers from? Over there. Alright, and that's what that bus will be doing. That's fine. Then the bus will come into here and they'll get their workers probably from here. Not quite level, but good enough. Still got room for something, even a road out the back if we have to, or whatever. Can you tell I'm a little nervous? I just realised how much mistakes I have made in the entirety of this design. And yes, not very happy with myself. I give you the tip. 1 ton, we'll wait for that to be done. Right, here we go. Alright, so we need a cupboard just to put chemicals in there. And it'll pick up from here. From here eventually. Demolition finished. Oh yes, that's right. This is going to be another shop, isn't it? Because this one just cannot keep up. Although, number of sellers is maxing out more than. So maybe we just hang on. Maybe we just hang on. How's this looking? Up 0.36. Right. Okay. Pause. Okay. Right. First thing we're gonna buy. We're here. Yes. Yeah. Is a cupboard hull. Speed. We don't really need capacity. What about value? Does 90. You're 0.33. 0.3. How much do you carry? 6 tons. So we want something that's about 3 tons or close to it. Okay, capacity. $3.5, next page. 3.1, 2.8, there we go. You do 70, 75. 3.1 at 95. Yeah, let's get that. 3.1. Right. So you can add for now you're gonna have to go here and then come back here. 40%. When it gets down to 40%, you'll come and grab. Yep. Right. And the other thing is these guys are doing the trips over east that way of materials to sites, as are you. As are you, so what is this? Copy tasks to another building. Right. Did that destroy? That did. That destroyed this one. Okay. Right, so boards out. You know what? Yes, yes, yes. Gravel storage, no. For some reason it can do gravel. Maintenance storage, yes. Maintenance storage, yes. Yes, yeah. Yes, construction office does everything, so we just want that to be gravel. Electrical components in gravel, 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 gravel. Okay, cool. Right. No. you can go and you can move there. You come here and come here, and we want to bring you to the top and you up underneath. Okay, that's what, yep. 50%, 40%. Right. And then in here, we will buy waste truck. Speed, this one does 80 by you. And then you can come from there to here. All the way down. We're going to load at the customs house and unload there. But it's not going to be any of this stuff. Right, play. Let's wait for them to get there. They should come out of here, really. Oh, yep, indeed they do. Right, so, bit of money spent. That's fine. And then this guy is going to need a open hole capacity. So you take 18 tons, you take 17, you go 95, you go 95. It's a ton between them. You take 27 at 92. Ooh, but you're really expensive. So you're flatbed open. You're a sided open. 18, 17 tons, 18 tons. Let's get one of you. Because what you're also going to do is pick up here and take two there. Prefab out, yep, and customs house, yep. Okay, good. Yep, right. And there is the dumper in. Okay, so you've got your tasks. You're going to load and you're going to go to construction, electrical components, chemical plant, all of those places, and do your thing that you need to do. Alright, here we go. Right, so the waste truck must be there, is it? No, it's not, but that doesn't matter. So you are going to load there, and you're going to unload there only. Hazardous waste. Oh, they'll get there easy. They're coming from here. Alright, so that's going to put hazardous waste. Ah, that's you. Yes, that is you. That's going to put hazardous waste in here. Now, the other thing that you need to do is pick up from here and take there. Alright. See, small customs house, you're going to unload, and you're going to unload construction waste, metal scrap, aluminium scrap, and plastic waste. Construction waste, metal, aluminium, plastic. Correct? Construction, metal, aluminium, plastic. Correct. Right, and what's more, you are going to do it in such a way, so that's going to be 50%. Transfer for weekend general separation, yep, 50%. Unload. No, you're going to load from there. You're going to load construction, metal, aluminium, and plastic. Yep, you're going to unload there. You're going to go, you're going to unload. Yep. Alright, let's see if that works. And then this one. What have you just got? You're covered. Ah, okay, cool. So that's at the top. So that's going to be somewhere. Now back to you again. I want you. Right. Load chemicals. Unload waste treatment plant. Chemicals. That's it. 40%. That's the one. Gravel storage. Blah 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 blah. Prefabs. Okay, cool. So I just got to wait for the big open hole flatbed to get here. Fire extinguished, figure it would be. Here it comes across the top. Yeah, definitely like the trailered ones better. Alright, so you're going to load prefabs out, but you're actually only going to do it when it's over 80%. And then at the customs house, you were going to sell prefabs. And you're at 44 and you're at 21. And you know what? Just because we can, you're going to sell boards and you're going to sell bricks as well. Boards and bricks. 80, 80, and at boards, and at bricks. There we go. Right, demolition finished. What we're demolishing over here. Oh yes, that's right, because I needed to in order to hook that up only now. I remember now. So you can do that, and you can do turn you off. Turn you off. Only because you're doing well now. What's this one's on loyalty? Money. Right. Cool. Alright, so you can actually probably go. And we should be able to see some, well, that's the other thing, actually. No, we want this, and we want, yeah, and we want export, and we want last year. Hazardous waste. Mixed waste is the biggest, but hazardous waste costs the most. Bitumen, fuel, liquid fertilizer, nothing. Biological made us some money, see? Because structural waste made us money. Plastic made. Metal scrap made us the most. And it's one of the higher. And then it's all the other stuff that we actually make. Or produce. Well, we produce the waste too, really, don't we? But waste is almost like money for nothing. I thought I said to borrow, thank you. I thought I actually went to the next page, so there you go. We do produce waste, obviously, but, there we go. 6.5 ton. Right, so you should now missing chemicals. Please tell me there's someone on their way with them. Yes, there is, and you are right there. Eventually, the chemicals will be a lot closer. Not that it really matters, but eventually they will. Alright, so once this guy gets chemicals here, then we can start the process. And I'm just going to be a little careful on how much hazardous waste we put in. To be honest, it's just got to, and how quickly they can get through it, that's the other thing. I'm glad that our hazardous waste overall export our hazardous waste for last year was only 900 tons for the whole year. And I'm hoping that that means that our hazardous waste treatment plant I'm hoping that that means that our hazardous waste treatment plant can do 900 tons. So it can do 7.5 in a day. So 900 should be easy. So that's what 100 is. Yeah, 750 in 100 days. So 900 shouldn't be a problem. Right. I clicked that when I shouldn't have. I looked and went, oh, I'll do the money first, and then still click this. You. Come on, you. Yeah, that looks alright. A little bit off, I realise that, but hey. Yep, you can come into there. And then you can go to there, and then we will do you, and then we will do you, and I'll actually do you. Beautiful. Now we just need people to actually get that done. You've got a dumper, so you can come in and do that, and that, and you, oh, you've got an excavator, okay, so you can do that, and that, yep, and that, beautiful. And that's probably, actually no, it will be this. This is of high priority. Construction finished, and we need money. Aha! That little road's done, so that means that this can now get done. So you and you, high priority, notify when finished. Right, where are you? What are you doing? You're parked. Aha, that means that you have, and the bin is right there. Look at that, beautiful. So you actually have chemicals. You have 13 point. Oh, yeah, 13. So that means that this should be producing mixed waste: construction, metal, aluminium, plastic, biological, fertilizer, birdable, other, and ash. Right, which means this is being pulled down, is it? Yes, it is. Good. That's a lot of days to do it, but there was major error in doing that in the first place. You've got mixed waste, which you're working through, which is coming into here, which is getting burnt in here. Oh, marvelous. Absolutely marvelous, which means that you should... Okay. So how hot is this actually? Oh, she's only just started to warm up now. Right. But the heating issue over here should nearly be resolved. And speaking of heating issues, oh, we got 20 workers in there. Good, that's been solved too. Oh, we got lots of workers, look. Mobs and mobs of workers. There's maxed out in there. This will be maxed out as well. I've got plenty of workers, so the trains need to be thought of. And the train end station is actually ready to go. So we need trains here. We need them now. Effectively. Alright. Right. You can clearly go. You can go. Yep. Let's just get rid of all the blue ones. heating problem. Not for much longer. We just need more waste. That's the problem. We just need more waste. See, you are... Oh, you've only got one. Right, so you're not really working that quickly then. That could be the issue. Anyway. Back to the more exciting of tasks. No, I don't mean getting rid of crime. You. Right. Time to get these back underway, please. So that we can get trains moving over there, which is going to be even more money, which I do not currently have. But that's because we're not getting all of the... See, this is the other thing. We had all this workforce just doing random other things that could have been over here. There are fewer sellers than required, so we do need this shop. Without a doubt, we need this shop. Okay. So that means we're going to be putting in a... $245 market hall. Yes, it's the market hall. Actually, you can go that way. And you're going to come straight off of there. Oh, that's better. Money. So let's just can time for a second. No. Yes. Like that. Done. And then we're going to go and delete you and you, and we're going to put... we're going to delete... Come on. And we're going to put you in. High priority. High priority. High priority. Notify when finished. Right. You will get this. What have you got? You got quite a bit. Okay. You can do that and that. And you can also do that and that. And while we're at it, you can do that too. Right. Happiness is too low. What are you unhappy about? Reconstruction. That's why. Okay. Cool. Oh, money. Nearly played. There we go. Okay, good. Right. That's that done. Now, what the hell are we doing here? Alright, so that does come out. That does come out. Right, so returning back this way. Why did I have you returning across this? Oh no, it wasn't. It was to get and dump biological waste there. That's right. So you can go. Right. So you can come out and go and get waste and come out and sell product. You can't sell that product. And that is only single rail, isn't it? It is too. That is unfortunate. But you can sell everything except prefab panels. And you can't come in any other way than through there. You don't need to be there. Money, honey. Alright, so you can... but I need to separate that out if I do that. Alright, so you can straighten up. And you can straighten up. Alright. Alright. I'm going to do that off camera. I will try and fix this up so that you can come in and actually pick up and sell prefab panels. Ah, right, so we got back to that bin. That means that these roads can now be done too. We're not quite through there yet, are we? Okay, we haven't done that yet. That's really what we want, is to get through. That can be done by the big boys. Machinery. And we still got to do that bus stop. We still got to do all of this other stuff. You're already done. And we need roads up to here as well. Okay, so let's think about them, because we're going to need them at the beginning when we power everything on. Admittedly, we need to start getting into here to build that. But we will need roads. In here eventually. Alright. I should have left that as... Actually, I just majorly stuffed that up, didn't I? You go there. You go there. You go there. And this one can then go there, there, and there. And we can get power in here. Oh yeah. Oh, we can do that too. I hope that that's interesting. I can... No, see, I can't get to this, so that has to be joined, even though it says that there's not a join. Power. Interesting. Interesting. Is that the same as that? They're two different rates then. That's that one. No, alright, I know what I'm going to have to do. Because I do not trust this one little bit. I'm going to use the right keys. Get you and go from you to you. That's better. Now I trust it. But you've done that again. Alright. Power. Where's the brake there? Ah, even though it's coming off there, it still shows it as a break. Right. Okay. Fine. Better work. I tell you, it had better bloody work. Alright, let's go. Alright, so you're sitting there, you're doing that. How are we looking? Alright, so up 10% for workers. Now we're going better. This is filling up though. How much did I say to put in here? 50%? 50%. So it should half fill this. And then this thing's just chewing it out before it can do anything. Alright. So we might as well turn you off. And we might as well turn you off. And we can go one more year of freezing. Kind of looks like that's what we're going to have to do. Just one more year. While we build up some waste in here, and then I'll turn this on and we'll build this right up. What do you got? Yep, more hazardous. And then this can just churn through it. Yep, mixed waste is being produced. That should put, the more mixed we have, the less hazardous will come in, and then that's when we can stop that whole transition of everything anyway. And this is still being demolished. Maybe I can move one of these guys, but I actually want that done so that we can keep getting back in here. We're still getting workers in here though, which is good. 81%, so we must be selling prefab panels. Export prefab panels. We are selling prefab panels. Beautiful. Now how's our steel looking? What's wrong with the steel production? It's being loaded by that guy. Okay. And you're back at base, aren't you? Yes, you are. Right. Did we get steel over here? Yes, we did. Beautiful. Happiness to this one. Oh, well, okay. Trains. Where are you? Ah, okay, so you've just done that. Right, so that gives me my turnaround for these guys. Ah, and you are you. Nope. You're coming up here, so it must be you. Alright, where are you going? Ah, you're gonna start doing that bit. Okay. And you're waiting to be electrified, yep. And then you're gonna keep coming up. So we're nearly in. Then I gotta electrify all that obviously, and the same down here. That comes all the way to there. Oh, beautiful. And then around. Okay, so you all switch off for now. A little bit of a wobble, but hey, that's alright. Oh, then we can get into here. Right. So, you need to be done. You're the feed in to pick up gravel, yes. That's the coal in. That's right. Coal in and coal out are both done. So you need to be done. That's where the hold up there is, and you can be done, which is the gravel out, and this is the gravel in. Alright, I'm gone 3 days that time, beautiful. So you guys need to be done. You're being electrified. I will need to do that, but I'll do it, and I'll do it down this way. And then we only need to do it back this way. Yeah, cool, that'll work. And this can just stay. See, you have been electrified. And you're waiting to be electrified, and now it's snowing. Right, oh joy, snow. And you can be done, so you got work there to do, work there to do. Okay, cool. And we got work on the other side as well. Right, not a problem. Yeah, one more year of freezing, I think will be fine. And you're gonna sit there because we're waiting for 80%. 80%? Oh, you're dumb. Yes. And then 80% in this one. And it'll be the same 80% in that one. And I've got to redesign all of that, which I'll probably do very shortly. Well, it is snow, so we might even cane the episode here and we'll potentially do another time lapse to get through the snowy period, because yeah, snow's just not fun for anyone. And you can now go every 59 because you take how many? 32. Yeah, there's plenty there. Plenty. 38 at 220. Interesting. Those buses should be filling this thing. Can't store export coal, which means you guys are running flat out, and that means this has got no iron. Iron is the hold up. Right, I see. Okay, in that case, you, sir, you are an open, you are a dumper. You can come to here, and you can go there, and then you can cancel your depot change. You should now go straight to the customs house to load 17 tons of iron. The other one dumper can just do the job by himself. We've got 2 open sitting in here now. Interesting. And where all the pickups are at 0%, so that means that we're chock-a-block full everywhere else. And you should be out selling prefabs. You're picking them up at the moment. Right. It's coming in quicker. Oh, he was unloading. That's why. Okay, don't mind me. Oh dear. I was looking at the wrong thing, clearly. Right, but you've got 81%. See, so we are keeping up with that. So I wonder if we can shift one of those other openings into this bump up here. And we put, so you guys take 16, you take 13, so you as an open can go there. And then that gives me another room for another garbage truck who's going to also be picking up this stuff, correct? Please tell me we are picking up general separation. We are loading all of that. And at the small customs house, we are unloading 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Beautiful. Yep, I know about you. Right, so you're loading there. And even though he was loading, it's still over 80%. We've got what? 1390. So not a lot of money, but I reckon probably worth the trip. And then this guy, right? So while he's loading, okay, now it's dropping below. How much money are you gonna take? And you're going to his maintenance storage, right? So you'll just take it regardless of how much is in there. 1390, 1236. Hey, that means this guy's 16 ton, 14 ton. Cool. Right, system works. And you're getting iron, right? And we should get more iron into our steel fabrication, but we need these things. So you've got gravel. Do you? Oh, okay, right. Store this item. That's something that we missed. So you have a dumper. Yes, so you can come to here and you can unload a gravel. And you also, no, you don't have a dumper. So that means both dumpers should be in here. Oh no, you don't have a dumper because I sent you to go do iron ore, right. But we can now load gravel into there, and I'm just going to do it. You, with your dry bulk, can come to there and unload. %. 500 tons. Yeah, I think so. I think so. How much do you actually carry? And where are you? You are parked there and you carry 9.4, so not even 10 tons. Okay, 30% is fine. Right, so that means that this will now be up and operational. Water. This has not been built yet. Ah, okay, so you do that. And we just need gravel, right? And then you can get your concrete from there. Because nothing really that is that important needs concrete. Nine workday. Oh, they'll have this smashed out in no time. Cool. Oh, we're selling something. We are selling something. What are we selling? It just stopped. Probably electrical components. To be honest. And a guess. I had a guess. Right, and then you, when this is finished, and then we'll call it an episode, because then that can all start being built. Yeah, notify when finished. Excellent. It's got rubbish, so you need to be on high priority. Notify when finished, so that I can get this built. Done. Right, you can do that. And you can do that, and you, I'm pretty sure, are that road. Yes, you are. Right. And we probably will need this done, which is being done. And then this one. And then this one. So we want you to help out with that, please. And you are not. No, you're the standard. Alright, cool. So it's just that one, and then this one here behind it. What are you? Alright, you're glowy, and you're glowy. Oh yeah, you are doing that. Cool. Right. And you just dropped alcohol off. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're still bringing crops in off the field. Clothes aren't flowing. I got 2,000 in there, 1,600 in there, but they won't last. That's the problem. In 4 days, cool. Right, so we're selling out of there. I got to redesign. I got to redesign this basically. And now I'm thinking I might just destroy, but what I might do is just leave it. What do I want to do? Oh, this can actually probably come off earlier. This can probably be straight up a little bit more to go out that way. And this is the material, that's right, because I want to get into that, and then that'll give me a little bit more room. That's straighter. That'll give me a bit more room to put this one across to there, and then we can sell out of here without just using our trucks. Sweet. Right. That is the plan. Oh, I got rid of the must have too. Alright, let's do this first, shall we? And what I'm gonna do, because clearly this is what's happening, especially with looking at those medium crimes, I'm just gonna get rid of every single blue one, so they can just focus on the medium and the serious. We're gonna get a few knocked off fairly soon, which is good. You can go up, you can disappear, and we're working or looking in here. So we've nearly got coal in and coal out. So you're a high priority. Then the coal. See, the coal out is actually being done. It's just the out then that will need to be done. But we want gravel out as well. So you are the exit for the gravel, and you are the in for the gravel, but we can just get another train to come and grab that, which means this will be two-way for a little bit. Interesting. Interesting. And you're ready to be done. And we're all the way around here, and then once I've finished doing this off, that can be ready to be done. Alright. Cheers for watching. Enjoy. I gotta fix this up before we come back, and yeah, whatever you're doing, hope you're having fun and enjoying watching me be an idiot and this stuff that just completely ruin things like this. 169 days left to go. I can't believe I did that, but we've got enough room for ash in the meantime. This is, oh yeah, we're slowly building this up too. As long as this keeps working, we're fine. Cheers. See yous.